Hi guys, Deanne here from Canada Abroad, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of FAQ Friday. So our question this week came from one of our comments off YouTube, and they were asking if you have a job lined up in Canada, can you be excluded from having to show proof of settlement funds? But unfortunately, that is not an option. So the only people who are excluded from having to show proof of settlement funds is number one, if you are applying under the Canadian Experience class, then you don't have to show them. Or number two, if you're already authorized to work in Canada, so you're in Canada on a work permit, and you have a valid job offer in place. So you'd have to be in Canada on a work permit and have a job offer in place with the employer that you're currently working for. So only if you're already in Canada and then have a job offer would you be excluded from having to show proof of settlement funds. If you are outside of Canada and you can just show that you do have a job lined up for once you arrive in Canada, but you're not already there on a work permit, then you still have to show the required amount of settlement funds for your family. So unfortunately, the question that was posed to us, this individual is still going to need to show the proof of settlement funds because they're not already working in Canada on a valid work permit. And if you're not sure how much money you need to show for your proof of settlement funds, you can just check the chart here. And if you have any other questions on proof of settlement funds, you can just stay tuned for the next video, and that is where we're going to be discussing how you can show the required amount of settlement funds. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Friday.